everyone, emmy-lou here today. I want to show you how to draw a giant tortoise. So like, subscribe and share. I love tortoises and I love turtles, so I thought why not just draw one. I'm going to use chalk pastel today, but you don't have to use chalk. You could use paint, you could use oil pastel, you could use charcoal, you could use anything you like. I'm going to do videos on how to use different materials as well, because it's really important to try and use different things, even if it's newspaper that you're just going to stick down. So you need a pencil, and then you forgot, a paper that's landscape, so not up that way but up this way. Let's go. I think I've sketched it out. Yeah, I've sketched it out a little bit, so I don't know if you can fully see it yet, but it's really easy, this one, but it looks so good. So what we're going to do is think about an eye. So what you want to do is do a great big shape that's like a rainbow. I normally do lots of rainbows, but it's like a rainbow, so just like that. And then, like an eye, you're going to join it up like that. So it's a bit like a giant eye. So you're going to do that, and then, this is kind of easy actually now, I've just realised, which is good. Then we're going to get the pencil, touch just where the corner of that eye is, and you're going to go round, because you're creating the head, but you want to make a little nose. So now we're going to do a little, can you see the slight difference? You've got a shape that's a bit like a rainbow, and then you've got like a little tiny kind of rainbow for the nostril, for the nose, the snout, and then go back to about there, and then we're going to draw the rest of the body. So it's kind of easy. You're just going to go Can you see what I've done? It's a little bit like a snail actually, because I've gone round. I've kind of done it quite wobbly, which is fine. We're going to rub some stuff out, but right now just do that line. And then the face is just two little nostrils just there. Kind of a cool eye. Depends how you want to draw the eye. You can draw the eye cartoon, you can draw it however you like. Then a mouth that kind of just goes like that will be fine. Quite like to just keep it simple, but you can do any mouth. Now, I want to do the legs. So just, if you go near the mouth and go down, 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 like with your pencil, just float. You're going to go out. I don't know why, but like tortoises have legs that almost do that. They don't go straight down. They kind of make it chunkier at the bottom. So go inside that shape. So that would be one leg. And then you've got the other leg. So just think inside there. So you'd leave a gap. And inside this bit, it's like a big rainbow from that bit to that bit. And then you're going to go down. Slightly different type of leg, but still the same thing. And then you leave a gap. Then 1, 2. Now it's nice to have this bit to flick, like it has to flick out a little bit. So just do that. So just create so it kind of goes round. It looks really nice. Then we're going to get a rubber or an eraser, whatever you've got, because you might have a novelty eraser which might not rub out very well. So just make sure, I'm going to rub this bit, make sure they rub really well. You could kind of practice doing it maybe on a piece of paper in case it doesn't work, 'cause you don't want to ruin your picture smudging. That's roughly what I want. I'm not going to have that line there. I kind of feel like I'm going to do that. So it's got a bit of a line, but not quite. Do you know what? I might do that as well. Okay. I might go over it later on, but that's roughly what we need. And then once you've done that, it's going to be in grass. So we can just draw the grass because it's really nice. Kind of gives that impression that, you know, it's walking through something, and all grass is kind of just bits that go up like that. On the leg, I really want to do like the spots, so it's the texture of the leg, but before that, I'm going to do the shell. So if we just do a wobbly line, and then you do another wobbly line, and if you want, do another wobbly line there. This is going to be the basis of the shell. So we're going to do this. We're going to almost like bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then do swirls. We're going to swirl there. Swirl in there. Not each one has to have a swirl though. Then we're going to go, so don't worry if it's not, like my one's not like yours, it's okay, as long as you've got a shell that looks how you want it to look. They tend to always have some kind of swirl. Then we're going to do spots. They're not spots, they're texture. I'm going to call them spots. We could just do a little line there to show that it's his head. And I guess I'll just have a look at the picture that I chose to do it from. Okay. Yeah, so its neck goes like that. So that is actually behind it. And then we've got two little lines there. So let's rub out that leg. And he said foot, kind of is a foot leg, is behind there. So all we need to do now is choose the colour of tortoise that we want to use, want to create. So I love the idea of a really cool colourful one. So I might do purple and purple. So I've got these colours here. You don't have to do a realistic one because I really like to just try and experiment. So you have a go, and if it doesn't look right, don't worry, draw it again and do it natural colours that's in nature. But I don't know, I quite like doing that. I quite like the fact that it's a bit different. Might do blue swirls. Blue swirls. I'm outlining the shell. Now what I'll do is I get one little finger and I'll smudge inside each one, because that will make it look more like it's kind of wobbly and it's got individual bits to it. Go. Now let's have a little look. What shall we do? I'm kind of tempted to do, I mean, it would be nice if it was dark. I don't know, I like the idea of this. If it's a light colour, colour the whole thing in. But if not, then don't obviously colour the whole thing, because you want to be able to still see the shapes. But I'm going to colour all that in, just like that. Just like that. And then, which colour should I do? Kind of tempted to do green. Let's do a light green. He's going to look like he's ready to go to the disco. He's a disco tortoise. So obviously if you're doing the colours that are real, you know, realistic, that's going to be, I would say, like a dark brown. That would be brown, that would be all green. So you do not obviously have to do my colours, just so you know. But I just thought, you know what, I'll try something a bit different. I'm putting the bobbles on here. And then because you want to outline this to make it show up. Then I'm getting my one finger, smudging it in. Now obviously the Tipex isn't supposed to be there, so if it looks strange, just get rid of that. You know, you won't have that on yours. Because I want it to look quite real, I haven't really gone for the real look, have I? I don't want it to look real, but I want it to look like it all fits in together. So I'm going to get a green and just loosely outline some of him. So you could do like a whole family of tortoises, and you could do them all different colours. That would look really cool. I feel like this colour is a bit bright compared to what the body is, but that's okay. You can get a black, do a little face. It's quite nice to outline stuff, isn't it? And I would get the grass to be green, but because I've done the legs green, which I didn't need to really, but Let's just do yellow grass. So there's my very unusual looking, unrealistic tortoise. My giant tortoise. If it doesn't quite look how you want it to look, do not worry. You can always go over things. So say for example, I want to outline more of him and I want to change the colour because I just don't like the pink, for example. Imagine if I didn't like the pink. I could just kind of go over a bit more, smudge in to make it a darker colour because of the shadow. So whatever you do, especially in chalk, it's never that's it and you know you've done it wrong or you've made a mistake. Whenever you do something that you don't like, just work over it, see what you can get, because sometimes it's really nice just to keep going over bits. And just have a go, just really honestly, just have a go. Never give up, because you'll find that you're so close to getting what you want. So there we are. There is my tortoise, my huge tortoise. You can sign your name. On the elephant video and the other video, the Komodo dragon, I did some blowing out effects with water and a straw. So if you've got straw and you've got some paint and put water in it, it looks really cool. But I'm not going to do it for this one. I'm just going to keep it simple. And yeah, let me know how you get on, and like, subscribe and share, and show me your pictures like you always do. Speak to you soon. Bye.